Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good whatever the case may be. Welcome to my stream. I'm Zero One. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we are resuming our playthrough gameplay of Timberborn because I am tired. I have had a rough week. I have had a rough evening, and I want to play the Beaver game. So that's what we're gonna do. So without any further ado, here we go. Right on into the game. So I remember that it's a drought that's about to end, fortunately. Um, yeah, okay. Trying to remember the orientation of the map and things. All right, so we have a metal source currently, and we're working on everything. Okay, so that does require power. All right, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Build a windmill. Right there. Make that high priority. Looks like we have sufficient water at the moment for at least these people. And at our main base, we have enough water. And here we have water. Okay, good. What I'm going to do at some point is try to manage this bad water and let regular water flow on in here. But I think what I'll also do is put a pump up here, get water from here. Okay, let water flow, because we need it. Put this back down to 65. Put that down to 0. Okay, you guys are carrying metal. Why are you in particular starving? There should be food available. Ah, smelter. Okay. That's why they were carrying metal. Put a water wheel there. Have you guys started on this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. No water. Oh, no. I have no control over that. Thank you. But in a minute, we're going to have more water. Well, not quite a minute, but very shortly. In fact, let's fast forward on through the night. Ta-da! Drought over. Go down to 2. And here comes the water. Slowly but surely. have wind? We do have wind, okay. So we can get the windmill done. We should be able to start smelting. Just a few more planks. And there. We're going to leave that like that for the time being because we need water for everything, including restoring our supply of water more than we do that. Okay, we can actually use a bed. Knock this down over 2 people. And water's already flowing there. Didn't expect the water to flood right into there. But it did. So, hey, I'm not going to complain. What's our water level at? It's at 80. Okay, that explains it. Alright, since we don't have any wind at the moment, there's some water depth here. 0.31. It never seems to get very deep here. And we'd have people working that. Blueberries. Okay, you're already set to always import blueberries. Good. Alright, we're going to build a lumberjack over here. This is going to be temporary. I want all these resources, all these trees over here. Alright, starting to get the metal blocks that we need. And the only thing I can think of that needs metal blocks at the moment, really, is this. But I don't see any sign that those are coming in. So let's check our district crossing. We do have one metal block there. Take this down to 0.3, which should be just enough for a little bit of water to flow out, thus causing a current and letting our water wheel turn, I think. Alright, let's take it down to 0.25. There we go. Okay, I think I need to build a new district here. Let's start preparing by having storage for food and water. That is not what I need there. That is lumber sort of storage. What I need is warehouse sort of storage. And water sort of storage. And start off some decent housing too. What I'm going to need to do is get up here and, well, somewhere, and build another set of floodgates so I can back this up. and provide more water over there. And while we're at it, you know, provide access across the river. The shortest path there will be go up and over rather than going completely around. So, at least for the moment, this will be fine. Okay, we got 13 that are hungry. Why is there no food here? Okay. Starting again here. Always import all food. Let's see what else we need to import. Basically, everything else can be imported if necessary, but always import berries, always import spaderdock, maple syrup, perhaps. Whoops. Accidentally paused. Okay, looks like we're going to need to do something about food over here as well. Doesn't hurt to have another source of spatter duck. Are we getting food here yet? No, not really. Alright. What happened to our haulers? What are you lazy bums doing? It seems we're short on food everywhere. What the heck? We may go through another die-off here. Because we are short on food everywhere. The only thing we seem to have are carrots. And I don't know how much longer that will last. Get you in a harvesting mode. There's nothing I can really do about it either. The berries are gone. We went from having a ton of berries to having almost, in fact, having no berries. Food, zero, nothing. Batter duck will be 12 days before we get any there. Where do we have berries? Can't even put those down there. Somebody come over here and take care of that real quick. Hey, Matt. No worries. Didn't even see you. Sorry about that. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, cool. I hope it's treating you well. Okay, little tree, you are in the way of progress.
Understood. How can I assist you in achieving progress?
What the? Nobody addressed you, Google. Ah. Well done. I think we can pause that for a moment. Okay, these are the only berries we have at the moment. And they are going rapidly. Good plan. In fact, I basically would probably just work with the scans, color them on that, and not even worry about dealing with the originals. Just let the originals be. Scan them in, save them, and you can print them out 1,000,000 times and do what you need to with them. Or want to, of course, but... Ugh, I don't think we're gonna have enough food. I think we're about to have a bunch of... Yeah, look at this. Already a bunch died of hunger. You poor fools had any viable water, I'd have you plant some stuff. But we have no water here. Let's fix that. Water depth 30. Ugh. There's just not enough water for some reason here. They changed the map in a way that basically has really lowered the water resources. Oh, cool. There's probably like one person left in this district. Two. We lost a lot of people here. I can't even completely explain how that happened, other than the drought. Yeah, again, we're down to 36 here, but it seems we're almost stable here. Almost. Water is fine. Food, not so much. When all these berries come back in, we should have a lot of food, but eh. Destroy those. And what we'll do is build another district crossing and district or something over here. Probably put floodgates on either side of that, and probably some here too. Then we can control where this water goes. We can also go ahead and access that. But let's see what happens when we try to put a gatherer over here. Okay, it's orange, not quite red yet, but at least we should be able to gather those berries with that. We're at 1.4K science. I hadn't noticed that. What can we unlock that will be useful? Fluid dump. That would be useful. Builder's hut would be useful, though not right now. Metal blocks. Import metal blocks. Not that I have any metal blocks, readily available. I do have a few, but those are going to run out real quick because we only have 2 people over here. Because we don't have enough food because everybody died off. Alright, starting to build up the resources again, at least a little. Nobody there. Nobody there. In fact, we don't need water pump going right now. Okay, where was that one going to with the... Yeah, your logs. Where are you taking those logs? Or did you just deposit it here? We have no one... Well, we have 2 people in this district, but I think they're both busy there. Can't get all required materials. Gears. Why can't you get gears? No gears are in short supply at the moment, but still. What are you carrying? I missed what he was carrying. I think probably carrots. Yeah. And we got more berries coming in, so that's good. Let's bring in another person from main district. This is District 3, so... we'll bring 2 people in. We do have plank production going, right? Yeah. Okay, so you have 3 metal blocks, but they just haven't been transported for anything. Why not? Okay, so this is complete. Still don't have enough very many people over here. We have, what, 2 people. So, ta-da, this is complete. But that doesn't help with anything. Ah, not another drought already. How many people do we have here? 4. Okay. Beer workshop, lumber mill. Oops. We can get this district crossing done. We might be able to go ahead and get some action over here going. Looks like we have wind, so we don't need water for the moment. Get our water topped off. Get those metal blocks. Yeah. Take those over there and get that water tank done. We have a gathering station already. Lumberjack station. Get rid of the lumberjack station. Gathering. There's no need for a gathering station right now, but there will be. Eventually. Hopefully. I also need this explosives factory done. Ah! If I can do that, then I can build pits in the water. And ta-da! We have arable land. If we can do that. Build a water pump over here as well. Just a regular one. Because right now, that's all you're going to need. Eventually, I will have this built. And then we can set it for bad water. We still do not have a lot of food. We have some, just about everywhere, but not a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise that back up. Start storing that water. This district is going to have to wait until after the drought. Yeah, there's just no way I can do that right now. I would really love it if the my orientation got flipped again. Ah, crap. Got the water pump. Raise that all the way up. Make sure we don't lose any of that water. Where are you going? Are you taking planks here? You seem to. Injury, okay. We can almost sort of deal with that. Although, ironically, the one that's injured is the builder. All right. Let's take another person from main town. Ugh, 7 days. This is going to be rough. See, this water already disappeared. And there goes that water. The droughts have become a lot more rough than they used to be. Well, there goes that water. Food is still coming along. That's good news. Let's harvest those carrots. Oops. Hopefully we can keep the spatter dock going and enough water for the berries. Hopefully. The main berry field, that is. Because this is dry. They can still get some, I think, but... dies in 8.7 days. The drought should only be another 6.4 days. So that should be okay, but... ugh. Okay, so I sort of lied about this. Okay, I already have berries here. That's good news. We need water desperately over here, though. Real spatter dock. That's good news, too. So food will not be a problem for this place for a bit. Pause the smelter. Pause the lumberjack. What you need is a builder right now. Unemployed? Oh, okay. I have that paused. No wonder. $600? Worth unlocking. This is my explosives factory. I can't do any explosives at all until I can start collecting bad water, but still, it's a start. $12, 42, 47 metal blocks. That's how much I need to build the current things that I need. Water is doing okay. Not great, but okay. Oh, there's some quick wood. Oh, we got this built, finally. Too bad we don't need it right this second. Okay, at least in general, looks like we're gonna survive this okay. But, food is good. Kinda, yeah, okay. Food is good. Water is mostly good. Though I'm sure our water level is dropping. Yeah, 0.45. Set this to 0.8. .75 to keep it from overflowing and flooding everywhere. We can set this back down to 0. Let's set this down to 0. They're doing okay on water. Okay, we're over halfway done with the drought. Let's spin science back up. Alright, where are you taking this metal block? Come here. Come here. Come here. Probably here. Yeah. Okay, good. So, once that's built, we can probably reallocate one, maybe two of the other water tanks to something else, but probably won't. Probably will just leave it at water. Having lots of water for the beavers is good. Then we're going to need to figure out how to deal with this. Because we need water to be stored up here in the ground to keep the ground fertile. Which means we're going to need this. The explosives factory. Which means we're going to need that. More metal blocks and this will be done. Well, almost done. Still needs 7 planks. But the metal blocks can then go elsewhere. I guess I'll let it go to the bad water pump. Two more days. Are we producing gears? We have plenty of gears. Importing. Always import gears. Always import gears. Maybe that's why this area ran out of water. I forgot to close those. still green, 1.5 days left. That's good news. Water depth is beginning to get a little low, but we should make it. Alright, we got our water tank. Where are you getting water from? Nothing should be pumping right now. Maybe they transferred it from here. Alright, 1.1 days left. Okay, we got any metal import going on? Excuse me. Okay, you. There's just no excuse for you being hungry. Excuse me. Well, for the moment, let's do that. Let's borrow another beaver or two from base, main base. And same here. Okay, drought is almost officially over. Need 4 more planks and 1 more gear. Then their water source will be done. Or rather, their water storage will be done. There's another water source over here. I didn't know about that. which makes me think I can go ahead and just block this off and not worry about it. Sure, it would be nice to have water over here coming down here, but if I can store up enough water, that's perfect. Oops, wrong one. Oh, you'll have a job in a minute. Hush. Yeah, see, the water's already flowing back here, so that's good. Yeah, they've gotten 2 of the 5 metal blocks they need. There's one more there. And I think the rest of the metal blocks that are necessary are already out there and about. Out and about, you know? 4 metal blocks there. None there, but I'm sure one's to come soon. Okay, let's get that metal block in here. I want it now. That's not a metal block, pal. I think I told you to plant spider down there? Is it because it's not in range because this doesn't exist yet? Okay, good. They're beginning to get their water. Bep, 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 bep. A little more wood nearby. Come on, just one more metal block. That's all you need. Just one. You have enough logs. You need scrap metal. Always import metal blocks. Good. So why do we not have a metal block going over there? I think that's one there. Maybe. Yeah. No. That's why no one's building those stairs. Excuse me. Pause that. Get somebody pumping water. And then pause that. We don't seem to be importing water very quickly at the moment. Or doing much of anything, really, very quickly. Fast forward through the night. Nobody should be thirsty. Nobody should be hungry. We have plenty of food. Until you get your stairs Pause. Let's build a water pump down here because it seems like we're having some trouble in getting these knuckleheads to actually, you know, get water and other resources over here. Nope. Everybody has music that they like, and if it's obscure or not well known, so what? In fact, I say that makes it all the better. I'm a fan of trip hopping, and a lot of people don't even know what that is. And that's perfectly fine and perfectly cool. You gotta like what you gotta like. Or at least you're going to like what you're going to like. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, 21 metal planks blocks in there now. Come on. Okay. We'll go ahead and pause that since that obviously has been taking the metal blocks instead, but come on. There are at least 3 metal blocks here. Okay, 2 metal blocks just sitting there, waiting to be transported over there. Always import water. Alright, so why are we so low on water? I gotta come up with a plan. I gotta do it soon, too. Okay, let's get our science going again. Alright, we're at 0 beds available. Let's go ahead and make that open. Oh, let me double check that. Yeah, okay. Still have not gotten the one metal block. Okay, there's a metal block waiting to be taken. Hopefully that'll be taken sooner rather than later, so that we can also go ahead and finish the explosives factory. We're kind of good on planks for the moment. You are just being obstinate. You have access to water, you have access to food. Just being obstinate. Hey, dragon. I'm doing all right. How about you? Someone, please, come, take this metal block. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Well, I hope next time goes better. And they hopefully get these problems worked out. All right. Oh, work's been a disaster. But I'm surviving it. Thank you. Hopefully, this will be the last week where I really have to have any stress with regards to this project at work. Hopefully. I'm not going to hold my breath, but hopefully. It's lumberjack, okay. That's a gatherer. It covers most of that, but not the upper portion there. But that's okay. Oh, good grief. Come on. Get me this stinking metal block. I'd like to finish this bad water pump, please. Supply. Just get that out. Had another massive die-off, although not as bad as originally. Basically ran out of food during a drought, and so barely was able to hang on. That was the big thing. I'm still trying to struggle with a lot of little things here. Just to get the beavers to actually survive and help me out in helping them out. But nothing major, really. Like, I'd like to get this water pump done. I'd like to get these done. At the very least, this position right here. And these. So I can try to manage water a little bit better. But that's not going very fast or very well. Fast forward through the night. Do I have any berries here? Not quite yet. 40% in some, 60, 70, 80. Ugh. And I still can't come up, or haven't come up with a plan. Why is this so empty? We literally have a water pump here. Just lots of little frustrating things at this point. It's sad that this place that doesn't even have a water pump has more water than the district that does. Don't actually need you there right now. Build another district crossing. Like right there. Ah, I don't like the changes that they made to the map. Because they made it a lot more difficult. Let's pause that for the time being. Get these other two water pumps going. Not ready for this district to be populated yet, but need to start prepping for it. For the moment, yeah, that'll be decent. Take your time building this, guys. I don't care. Just going to be for a different district in the end. Finally, jeez. Alright. But we're already getting bad water. Good. Get back to building this thing. Wish your cousin happy birthday for me. Hope they have a great day. How's this doing? 3 metal blocks. How are you doing here? No metal blocks. I think we need 12. Nope, 9. Okay. Then we can at last start making explosives and making some changes, important changes, to the landscape. Need 2 more planks there. 2 planks there. Okay, good. Finally. You're unemployed? I can think of a job for you. Although there's no berries available yet. Should be happening very soon. Come on, we need more planks, people. Now, 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 now. Is what we're going to want to have our floodgates right here. And I'm going to go ahead and tell to build. And that should increase the water levels through here. Hopefully. Assuming anybody ever does anything about it. No worries. You got something to do, you got something to do. You're unemployed? What a shame. Why don't you get to work there? There's still a few trees that you haven't cut down yet. You're unemployed. Why do I have unemployed people? Oh, you're injured and you're unemployed. Alright, we'll build another bed. Yes, build the stairs. Priority. Alright, but finally, we have some explosives, in theory, being made. In theory. Let's build a small warehouse for them. Because, let's face it, I'm probably going to be using them a lot. We'll go medium warehouse instead of small, but still. How are things looking over here? They're not. That's fine, I guess. Still need planks there. Still need logs there. We have plenty of planks and we have plenty of logs, so what's the deal? And why are we low on water? Why are these empty? Yeah, excuse me. We should have water coming out of our ears. this lumber mill going again as well. $395 science. Not bad, but we need a lot more. Are you carrying planks? That's good. I need a plan. Need a plan now. 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 And I don't have one at all. Okay, gathering berries, good. We still, nope, we don't have anybody making spader dock. Pause that for the time being until we get more people here. Because we're gonna have bad water or another drought real soon. I can feel it in my bones. This is supposed to be for explosives, so. Take that back down to one person. Need to grow. Somebody there. You're doing very good with regards to berries here. So that's good, but at least right now we don't need metal blocks anymore. Put everything back to as needed. This is biofuel. Yeah. Have they begun building any of these other buildings? No. Just working on the district crossing. And it's taking them forever with that. Our water supplies are growing, but we don't seem to be getting a stockpile, which is weird. Well, I mean, spaces like here, and those two are finally filling up, but it's being weird. All right. What are you doing? Are you building this? Yes. Just finish those stairs, please. And I think what I'll do is add some more floodgates over here. This is District 6. Keep a minimum of 1 adult here. We'll transfer 2. Get us some wood. Am I unemployed here? No. Where are my unemployed people? There are 2 here. But if I could get what I need here... Oh, they finally built the stairs. Well, those stairs, at least. Okay, how are things here? We have son of an unemployed. Somebody else there. Somebody there. Someone here. Thought I had unemployed people here. I thought I did, but I guess not. Here, on the other hand, because things have rotated, I still do have 2 unemployed people, but I can shift them there for the moment. So largely we just need planks here in order to get this going. What about down here? 3 unemployed. All right. I have an idea of a ghost of a plan. Did they build that quick? They did. Wow. They were bored. Okay, we got explosives being made, finally. And they're slowly but surely being deployed. In some places. Alright. With that, at least for the moment, we can do some things. Landscaping. Boom. Literally, boom. We'll blow this down, or up, level by level, and develop a pit here. That still hasn't been built, which is okay for the moment. Oh, they finished this. Perfect. Like that. Drought approaching. Knew it. Called it. We need planks. More planks. I'll figure out how to get those done later. This should have the water depth increasing already. Or maybe not. Yes, I want to get over there, but I don't need these planks right now. Excellent. Alright. The water depth should be increasing. Maybe. Hopefully. Not increasing quickly, I'll tell you that. I forgot about that. That's why. 0.83. Take that all the way up. All right, looks like we're finally getting some water depth that may be stable there. Point 0.6 isn't bad. Okay, finally, we seem to have some depth here. These aren't important for right now. What is the water depth here? 0.47, that is good. Not great, but good. Depth is climbing, or was for a moment there. Point 0.68, 7. All right. And let's put a lumberyard somewhere over here. No, I did not. Can't say I even ever heard of it. Dom Dobumafu? Is that it? Dobu is a lemur, and the Pratt brothers were ones who hosted it. Each episode focused on a specific animal. Interesting. No, I can't say I ever heard of it, but it does sound interesting at least. Alright, let's build some more inventors for these periods of time when, hey, we have a lot of extra labor because we're not pumping water. I said we're not pumping water. Come on, get that last one done. Hurry up. Levee technically isn't done, but who cares? We'll block that off too for the time being. Keep our water secure. We seem to have a lot of food, but I'm not confident about that right now. Water is definitely good, thankfully. Put that on low priority, though. This is my #1 priority. I just need someone to go ahead and finish hammering this together. We're going to end this very soon. We're at 2.5 hours here. And I only really intended to stream for about 2 hours tonight. But I want to see this get done. I'd like to get through this drought, but it's kind of a long one. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll finish that tonight. Probably will not. Ironically, you're in water and you're thirsty. Food gatherer. Well, they're just pumping it. They're not actually cleaning any of the water. So it's hard to say what he really wants. All right, soon. Soon, soon, soon. Actually. All right. And now that I've done that, water, 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 water. Fluid dump. Could be. What this will do is fill this area up with water, which I'll eventually expand, but and then all of this land over here will become fertile. Based on water in general, I say probably, and probably with food too, though hard to say. It looks like I have sufficient food, but I thought that last time too. It looks like we have sufficient food. What I ought to do as well, since I have the time, is work on doing something with this bad water source. Locking it off or something. Come on. Because if I can sequester the bad water from the good water that's in here, then all of this water becomes available easily, and I don't have to worry about getting poisoned. But I'm not sure how to approach that yet. I want enough science to just be able to buy the or build the uh, bad water capture thing. The bad water rig. Then I don't have to worry about bad water from this source ever again. But I need 4,000 science for that, and I only have 870 at the moment. So it's definitely not going to happen tonight, but still. Plant some more blueberry bushes. The angry video game nerd, huh? Which one? There are a few. Like, there was a guy literally called Angry something. I can't remember what exactly, but his video game reviews were always interesting. Then Zero Punctuation was always fun as well. Not quite angry, but certainly, okay. Certainly not happy. Alright, we're beginning to get low on water there. We don't want to lose too much spatterdock if we can avoid it. 6.9 days. How are we doing on this? Not bad, but got a ways to go still. Why, thank you. I don't think I've actually ever tasted shoju. I know it's pretty popular, at least in some circles. Nothing to do. Oh, no district. Workers in district. Why are you just chilling? Well, I guess you're full up on logs. What are these? Oak? Alright. Well, if you like oak, we shall keep oak here. Hmm. I'll make it a point to give it a shot at some point. No pun intended. There. Yeah, if you're just sitting around, gather berries. We don't know how long this food's gonna last. I'd like it to last a while, if at all possible. That's good for now. I'm not a big fan of watermelon, but obviously there are a lot of different flavors. $12 unemployed there. 4 unemployed here. Interesting. Ouch. 900 science. Okay, I'll have to come back to these. And to that. I take it you were one of the first to try it and then got them too. Some things can be as addictive as drugs. And alcohol is a drug in its own way, but still, it can literally be as addictive as something more harsh. But hey, as long as you can do it in moderation and safely, it's all right. I really want to spend some of these points on, or our science points, on the refinery, the bot factory, or bot part factory, and the bot assembler. But not yet. I need a lot more bad water. I need a lot more things. Stuff and things to go right. That said, I think I can start planning, having ideas and whatnot. Good. As in terms of being safe, that is. I don't consider myself a drinker at all. I have the occasional drink, but not very often, honestly. All right. We're going to put bad water in one of these. One is going to be catalyst, wherever it is. One is going to be extract. And we shall build a massive one for biofuel. Because while I'm not quite ready for any of these, I don't have a refinery, I don't have the centrifuge, I don't have a few other things to make these things. Building the storage for them in advance is probably a good idea. And that should enable me to do other things when the time comes. Okay, so you will be biofuel. You are extract. You are bad water. You are catalyst. All right. These are going to take forever to build, because they demand gears and planks and metal blocks. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you sent me a couple videos. Yeah, I think we're going to make it through this drought okay. Still have plenty of water, still have a decent amount of food. More food is incoming in the form of berries and carrots. Our spatter duck is doing okay. I think you did. I think I have heard about the heart attack grill. I watch a YouTuber named, or rather, goes by the name or channel name Beard versus Food, and I think he went there. I forget what he ate there, though. He does food challenges. An English guy traveling pretty much all over the United States and Europe doing food challenges. Sounds kind of weird, but it's kind of interesting and fun. Ah, you do watch him, huh? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Okay, what are we, how are we looking here and everywhere else? Water's doing decent, food is doing decent. Still have a lot of stuff to build here in order to get access to these berries. That's okay. This is nearly finished. Really only needs the planks. Yep, almost there. But I still need 900 more in order to actually get monetized on YouTube, which is unlikely, I think, but I'm not going to hold my breath and say it's never going to, or I'm not going to declare it that it's never going to happen, you know? It's unlikely, at least unless I get a sudden burst of something going, but it's possible. Oh, I already had a warehouse for explosives. Alright, well, let's make this for a spatter dock or something. The things that happen when you accidentally put your fingers on the wrong keys. Hey guys, you want to do something nifty? Yeah, not there. And let's make that route a little shorter for you. If I can get this done before the drought is over, I can effectively keep bad water out of this area. Which, you know, nullifies the point of this altogether, but I can build a new one of those. Okay, just 24 more logs there. And I think we got that. Planks, planks, planks. Alright, so we did run out of planks, partially because lack of air or wind. So that makes sense. Don't know how to process this area yet. I feel like I need another district over here. But anyway, back to the YouTube subscribers. Thanks again for the support there. It is a good number. It's a nice round number. It's more positive than, say, 5 subscribers. And I appreciate every follower I have. But yeah, I still have a long ways to go before I can consider myself a true YouTuber of any, if any, measure. This thing is about to get built almost instantly. 18, 19. $23, $27, $29, $31, $33. Done. We'll pause that one for the moment. We'll let this one get built or completed. Can't believe that got the metal blocks already. Our gears, we have a few in stock, but definitely running low. There's 0 wind, which means 0 ability to produce planks right now. Or metal blocks, for that matter. So what I want to do is something with this bad water. Just block it off, prevent it from getting in here. Eventually just start accessing it with some utilities. The bad water plant or whatever. But that's not going to happen this drought. So we can forget about that. At least for the moment. And then golden. But I think I'm going to go ahead and save because the puppy needs to go out and needs dinner. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. But we're doing pretty well, I think. Thank you very much. Yeah, I cut my hair, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I think it was. Maybe a little longer. I don't remember. My mind's going. But thank you very much. And so, yeah, we're doing okay in our town here. We're going to make it through this drought, I think, just fine. We have plenty of food, plenty of water. And so, we are almost drought-proof, which is excellent. I'll pause that. And again, save again, since I just made that change. Alright, so my plan is to be back tomorrow and to stream Minecraft tomorrow. I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but that's the plan. I plan to do it. But a lot of plans have fallen through lately, and I apologize about that. But if I can be here, I will, and I hope you'll join me. And then, even if not, though, I hope you have a great night, a great day tomorrow, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.